Hey everybody, this is Dr. Arbeitman and this is Gary. And Gary and I met just a few months ago, and Gary's going to share his story, how he literally went from being on the bathroom floor to the ER and then a week later bowling. So Gary, thank you for taking the time to share your story with our community. So tell me what originally prompted you to call the office and what you were going through.
Well, I've had back problems probably for the last 20 years. What precipitated my visit here was that I started getting spasms that were so bad that I literally couldn't even stand up. My wife dragged me to the hospital. I can't even tell you what a project it was just getting into the car. Spent a couple hours in the hospital. They ended up giving me prescriptions for pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Which I took, and of course they knocked me out, but I was still in a lot of pain. We spoke to friends of ours, our closest friends, and they recommended that I come to see you, which we subsequently did. And I'll never forget the first visit. I basically crawled through the front door, and when you were done, I walked out the front door like I was a new person. In fact, the girls up front asked me who I was when I left.
And you were able to stop taking those medications?
Absolutely, I didn't take them anymore after that.
And the next week, we were really surprised to hear that you ended up going bowling, which was pretty remarkable considering where you were a week prior.
It's even more amazing than that. The first night I came to you was a Tuesday, which was the night of my bowling league, and we were actually bowling in a big game that night, and of course I couldn't bowl. The next Tuesday, I felt so good that I bowled. I actually bowled well. And I know this sounds crazy, but I felt so good that I joined the bowling league, and now I bowl Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Wow, wow. So the care, you came in for crisis, and now you're staying for performance.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of people that are on the other side of this video right now that have sort of been everywhere, tried everything. They've been to the specialist, they've been to the back doctor, they've gotten the MRI, they've tried the shots, they've tried the injections, they've tried the oral medications, they maybe even tried chiropractic. What would you say to somebody that may have kind of been through everything and are just kind of saying, well, I'm getting older, I gotta live with it, and having considered this type of care? What would you say to that person?
You can't give up. It's ridiculous to say, but you know, before I came here, I was actually considering back surgery because I just didn't know what to do. And the funny part of it is I have a lot of friends who have back pains and back problems, and I've recommended your services to them, and you know, I personally can't say enough. It changed my life, totally changed my life.
Excellent, excellent. And that's our main motivator for coming in every day, is to change lives. And I sure hope that your story will motivate somebody on the other side to actually pick up the phone and say, you know what, maybe they can change my life too. So I want to thank you for allowing us to take care of you, your wife, and of course your kind words today.
Thank you. It's been wonderful. In fact, we're even trying to get my daughter to start coming to you. So
excellent. We appreciate your trust and your confidence.
my pleasure.